Hiya, sure, hiya. Bashem Yeshaya. Walkadan Walk. My name is Shaban. I am the original Navajo and Apache Indian of this land. And according to the Bible, we are Hebrews. Wicked Pharisees, scribes, Sanhedrin killed Christ, put him up on the cross, and gave him over to the Roman eagle for 30 pieces of silver. They killed him for positions of power, John 11:48. He was not born on December 25th. Luke, the second chapter, tells you that he was born during the harvest. There was a prophetess by the name of Anna prophesying the redemption of Christ. No one wanted to hear her because she was a female. But male and female, he made them what? In his image. Genesis 1:27. They are three that bears witness in heaven: Father, Son, Mother. And these three are one. One what? One family. So, the first person that Christ spoke to when he arose from the dead was a what? A woman. John 20:17, and told her to go do what? Public speak, better known as preaching. I cannot tell you what I saw if I did not public speak. So, he told the Pharisees, scribes, and Sanhedrin to cleanse what was inside of their mind, Mark 7, come back to the Father, so they had to put him to death. You see that? Put all the wicked ways down and return back to the Father. So, he was born 821, almost 2,008 years ago, was the birth of Christ. You see that puts you in the time of the harvest. So, in 1998, a burst of light entered my body. 2006, he took me to hell and back. 2008, he showed me a vision concerning this place. I tell you what I saw. I saw a bomb hit Chicago. When the Pilgrims got here on my land, one of the first places that they set up a religious institution was Chicago. But the Bible defines religion according to the book of James. It's all man-made. That's why you can go in a mosque, a synagogue, a shrine, ziggurat, church, they'll blow your head smooth clean off. For howbeit the Most High dwelleth in temples not made with hands, and stands with prophets. The heaven is his throne, the earth is his footstool. What house can you build for? No house. Jeremiah 5:7. So, came back years later and said Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. We all know what happened at Jamestown, Virginia, the Pilgrims. He said this place would be up in smoke by 2019. This is not the year 2019. This is not the year 2023. One day to the both sides like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years like until one day, according to the book of Hosea and Peter. We are at the beginning of day 2019, and that's where they get it from. Judgment Day Terminator. Are you ready to be terminated? Gentiles and Hebrews alike. Isaiah 14, prepare to slaughter. Lion of Judah is on his way back here. So, we're at the beginning of day 2019. He showed me coming out in white, and he smit the Egyptian seed 7 ways, and we went over dry shop. This is the real reason why they are bombing Yemen. They are the Sabians, according to the book of Isaiah and the book of Joel. Therefore, repent and be baptized, Mark 16:16, and believe, while you still only have a fraction of a time left. See that? Tribe of Gad has overcame the last 15, almost 20 years, last 4 years, based on the Messiah's life, have sat down with the angel of death, lone angel, and getting ready to vacate on like a thief in the night. So, they're getting ready to have another war over there in the east between Medo Persia and Saudi Arabia. Why? That's where the 4 rivers of the Garden of Eden meet. Christ is right there at the door guarding it. And your pastor, your preacher, your false prophet, your false prophetess, your wizards, hypocrites on the corner are not getting in. Wizards that peep in and out. Your witches and warlocks. You see that? Not getting in. So, there's a constellation in the sky better known as Orion or Casil in the Hebrew. It's a hunter. It's hunting season, and it signifies the end of time. It's time for the collapse. It's time for the fall of the daughter of Babylon, formerly my land also. You see that? It's time for the fall. It's a clock in the sky. It symbolizes the end of the rulership of the Gentiles over the Hebrews. And by the time the stars get through dimming, you will know that the Navajo and Apache Indian is before you. You see that? that? And one of the shoulders got hell angels on it. You see that belt geese? They're already dim, just about gone. And one of his foot is called rival, or the heaven world. Out of Yeshua Christ's mouth himself, heaven is real. See that? While they're watching the stars. So, so-called planet Mars is associated with the sixth seal, and it has hell angels on it. And the head of those angels up there are female angels. That's where they get it from. Hell has no fury, as a woman's going. See? It dancing to the tune of the hell angels. This is why the volcanoes are erupting from the ground. Because men and women seek to take the glory away from the Elohim. Therefore, he has opened up the earth and released the angels of hell on the whole earth. You see that? This is why they exploded from the ground. Volcanoes are a part of hell. The Bible states in the book of Isaiah, hell has enlarged itself. Why? It's getting ready for the slaughter of the flesh so the spirits can enter. You see that? So therefore repent and be baptized by the blood of Christ. For it's too late. It's almost too late for a lot of people where those volcanoes exploded from the ground. They're already happening here, just on a minuscule level. You see that? So Orion or the seal is a clock. Most time tells time by the clock, and each time I see it is appearing in broad daylight. To all the mockers of the Hebrews and Gentiles, you're going to perish with that mentality. See that? That so-called spirituality that you have. You're going to perish with it. It's going to be. This is what's getting ready. This is happening. This is getting ready to happen. See that all across the earth. Volcanoes exploded from the ground that rain out fire and brimstone. You got one in Peru about the size of automobile, hail bomb. It just let out. It's rang out. Here recently. Yeshua Christ said they can get big as a baseball field or a football field. You see that? Hell angels. They're here and they're coming. They're under the water. They're in the heavens. They're on earth. You see that? Angels are not demons. Half gods, demigods, half flesh, half spirit, celestial, and half terrestrial. Those are demons. Both sides still call the fallen angels angels. See that? Still going to be judged though. Female and male, hell angels. You see that? They fell in the beginning. So, therefore repent and be baptized by the blood of Christ while you only have a fraction of the time left. Most High has stated that he's not going to destroy the earth with a flood. He signified this Genesis 9:10 with his bow up in the sky, the rainbow, what you would call the rainbow. See that? Flood of water is not coming this time. You see it already happening. The lake of fire, volcanoes exploding from the ground. Christ has been exalted, changed his spirit. See that? For the return, for his imminent return. To the Roman eagle, this place is finished. You done destroyed Oslo. So you can break it up, break it down however you want. It's over. So, this is what's getting ready to happen, and this is what's getting ready to take place very soon. The end. The fall or the collapse of the daughter of Babylon. The Most High has stated he had made Gad, Shabar Yasharella, a power, a government authority. You see that? On earth. You see that? There's nothing nobody can do about it. He's about to judge the priests of the Most High. Knowledge shall be on the priest, shall be on the lips of the priest of the Most High. They talking foolishness. And everybody wants to be a pastor, a pastor, a preacher, most likely, but more preferably a prophet. Everybody's not a prophet. You see that? Gonna find out really soon. Making accusations about the tribe of Gad. You see that? I'm just a public speaker, prophet. Most High is going to deal with you righteously, all of it. Hypocrites on the corner, your wolves and sheep clothing. Therefore, Christ has raised up his right hand on last day stealing. Thanks a lot. they'll take that dollar bill. See that? They despise talk or wisdom. But the Most High is a spirit, John 4, and you shall worship him in spirit and truth. That's why Christ told them, you are of your father, the devil. He was a murderer from the beginning, and the lust of your father you will do. So, with that being said, listen to all the readers and the hearers of his word. Most of all, the doers of his word of Shabbat fulfill it. Genesis 49 and 19 are true. Shall overcome Gad, he shall overcome in the end. She shall overcome in the end. No more time left with the daughter of Babylon on the Roman eagle from east to west, north to south. Revelation 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. The wife has made herself ready. You should buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom, instruction, and understanding. Proverbs 23 and 23. Christ gave his life freely, and freely you have received the gospel. Freely you should have given. Freely you shall have given, your life as a living sacrifice. See that? No more time left. No more time left. Time for the fall, the collapse. Chicago will be the first to fall. Jamestown, Virginia will be